issues where you can see your target just fine before you start firing, but the moment you start shooting your gun, all you can see is smoke in the center of your screen. You completely lose track of that target, and you're basically playing a guessing game trying to continue shooting where the enemy was or where you think the enemy was going. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not claiming that this happens in every single gunfight or every single situation. It does seem to depend pretty heavily on the range as well as the lighting situation that you're in. But in either case, I still think this is in a horrible state and definitely needs some adjusting before the game launches. And I have seen a few people try to defend this as being realistic, and first off, realism should never trump gameplay design in a Call of Duty game. But second, even if you are committed to that realism argument, this is not what modern smokeless powder looks like even when firing full auto. There will be a little bit of smoke, but it won't be nearly as thick as this, and there won't be nearly as much of it as well. In real life, you'd typically only see this level of smoke when firing black powder. Now, going off of that point, another thing that I found that's really interesting that we're not used to seeing in most Call of Duty games is this smoke effect typically only applies in first person. You only really see it for yourself, but in Modern Warfare 2, you also see this for other players. And it is crazy the cloud of smoke that you can see surrounding a player after they fire a gun, and that can also completely hide them from your view, at least like the details of their character model, which again can make it very difficult to make the fine adjustments necessary to stay on target and hit your shots. So both of these areas, in my opinion, need to be toned down quite considerably. I don't know exactly what values they're working with as far as tuning this, but I think the opacity of this muzzle smoke needs to be toned down pretty considerably. Next up, another thing that I noticed is shooting surfaces. It doesn't really seem to matter a whole lot what surface it doesn't really
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to NOSSCAR and the Brough Motorsports 152 from Indianapolis Raceway Park. Thank you, as always, Matt in the booth. Sorry about the audio crossover. Been dealing with a ton of things before I went live. One of them of which I'll deal with right off the bat-a-rooney because drama, or not drama, but rumor mill is already spreading through the Extreme Sim TV community. Yes, it is true. Mama Extreme Sim TV was involved in a little bit of a fender bender. She's okay. The car's okay. She's continuing to. My sisters, we're all good. No catastrophe there. And she's making her way, and she'll be there about 2:30 in the morning. But meanwhile, we're going to go back and get ready to go racing. What an interesting day on that afternoon that this has become. Welcome to the Brough Motorsports 125 in Indianapolis Raceway Park here this evening. We're going to get ready to go racing here tonight, and here we go. We'll get ready to fire this thing off. Let's take a look at the starting grid. Hey, Jacob Walker, if you're watching, no Indy logo this week. Joshua Lucas on the pole here tonight with Mike going to start second there in that number 47 machine. Rolling off in row number 2 here in the NOSSCAR. I said Royal Elite Series, didn't I? National Series, dang on it. Gabriel Wood, Bryce right there as well. Anthony there alongside Nathan Scott. There is Cameron and Mr. Dillon right there as well. Row number 5, Blair. Dakota right there in 10th, 11th, Jason. 9th is William R. Moore, or 12th, William R. Moore. Patrick Rushton right there with Johnny Rapp. Then we're going to have lining up, that's Jacob E. Walker right there in the 44. He'll line up inside Gary Turner. Jason Keffer, Mr. Michael Pittman Jr., Matt Medler, and Mr. Jordan, everything in 20th. David J. Cannon, there's Mike Frederiksen, and Brian L. Wilson, Adam Newton, right there as well. Matthew Edens, Bryce Thomas, and Tally Owen. Tyler McMurder back there, 28th, deep in this field. Eric Wright, Thomas Geyer is going to round out the 30 cars. It's going to make it here tonight in this one. This is going to be fun here tonight. We will have 152 laps here tonight from the Indianapolis Raceway Park. Man, I don't know what we're about to see. We talked to Thomas McMurder earlier in the week, and he don't know either. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, but it should be a good one here again for 152 laps here tonight. The field will roll off, and we'll get ready to go green here tonight in just a moment for this 152 lap affair. Now, my question here. We've got about 30 cars on track here at this little track here in Indianapolis. Does attrition play a role? Contact and et cetera, here tonight. Damage could also be a big issue all evening long. We're going to get ready to find out. The field will get ready to go green. We'll go for 152 laps. Again, this is going to be a big test for the updated ARCA car and this impact damage model that they've got going on, and forces and et cetera on that side. You know, the geeky stuff that I'm big into is all that technological geeky things. But we're going to get ready to roll here for 152 laps here tonight. Estimated race time, if by some miracle we go green, which I assure you will not happen, will be 57 minutes. We are ready for 152 laps here from the Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Let's go racing. IRP, get on your feet. We are green. We're racing at IRP tonight. Here we go. Everybody gonna funnel into turn 1. Will that outside prevail? It does right now, at least up front. First couple of cars going to break away. Bryce going to drop to second. Cameron back here mid-pack. Dakota back here. Nice move. Blair Jason Met and Pittman Jr. here as well. Everybody trying to figure out their way around. You see up by the wall, going to be your fast line right now here at ARP, and I think that'll stay the same all night. We got smoke, but I think Bryce is okay. I think that was Bryce, the P2 car, locking up the brakes there in the corner entry. Got a little bit of left front smoke. Joshua Lucas, Nathan Scott, all in line. That's the Monster Energy 71 of Scott here as well. And already we're seeing highline dominance here at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Exactly what I thought we'd see. We got a problem on the racetrack, first yellow of the night. And that would slow us down for Matthew Edens. So that's Edens having a problem. Ooh, somebody got pinched. A one. Ooh, got turned into the outside wall, came up, and there just wasn't enough room. Let's take a look at this one more time. A 39 on the outside, and there's just not enough room there. He's going to get right hooked into the outside wall. And that's just one of them racing deals, man. Nobody's fault. And there we go. Owen. This is utilizing iRacing, one of the biggest simulation platforms out there. And again, this is the ARCA car that you're watching here, which is basically the old Gen 4 of Cup car variants, if you want to go down that route. There we go. We'll get ready to rock and roll. Lights off on the pace car. Mike out front. Bryce, Bendy, Wood, Lucas, Scott, Dylan, Hufflin's right there. Dakota right there in line. So at least early on here, under yellow, 6 laps complete here tonight at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Now, will this actually become a little bit different here tonight? Because right now, track's being a very high side sensitive racetrack. Will that be what we see all evening long? We'll get ready for NOSSCAR news. I'm going to come up with a segment for that here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for the NOSSCAR news segment. Okay, I did not intend to moo like a cow, but okay. That's what we're going with. That's what I'm doing. I don't care. As we get ready to go, 8 on the board of 152. I am not your little moo-moo. You did not just say that. 8 on the board this time by. As we work our first yellow of the night, Mike out front, Bryce, Wood there as well. So here we go, the Brough 152. We'll get ready to go here. Double back up after contact early. Mike Bryce going to be back on the front row. And we'll do it out again. Still really early on here at Lucas Oil here tonight. We got a long way to go. The AC Delco number 47 of Mike, then Bryce, then Gabriel Wood, and Joshua Lucas. Top 4, Nathan Scott, Dylan Hufflin's back there as well in that 5th position at the moment. So we are ready to go. Green flag getting ready to fly. 9 laps complete this time by. It will be Mike bringing them down. Bryce stays outside. Good restart out front for now. Everybody headed for turn 1. There is the wall. Everybody going to get up on the fence once again. Here comes Dylan. There comes Anthony. Jacob E. Walker's moving forward quite a bit here. Look at Jacob E. Walker there in the 44 camp. He is up to 11th, up 4 spots here early in the going. Of course, Jacob coming off the trip to Bristol, Tennessee for Thunder Valley this weekend. Seen some pictures on Facebook from him being there. Hope he had a great time. I started to go, but then didn't. But right now he's mid-pack and he's trapped on the bottom. Walker there going to be trapped on the inside. Johnny Rapp there as well. Dakota trying to move the 52 forward. He'll work the outside up by the fence right now. A couple of cars trying to work the bottom. We got another problem. Possible front straightaway. And there it is, the 30. Oh my goodness sakes. Somebody ARCA braked into that accident. Let's take a look. I know we're in the ARCA car. The car going to get turned around. The 33 of Jason Keffer are going to get turned. And they're sitting stationary. And there comes a whack-a-mole right there on the top. That was the 84 to Jordan that got drilled. Hello, Whiplash City. He's going to get turned around here. He's going to be setting. The 33 gets turned back around, and then the 68 comes in out of nowhere of Matt Medler and absolutely kills the back of that race car. I don't know if Matt just didn't know where the wreck was at. Let's go on board here. I just don't know. I know Matt's a pretty good driver. He goes in there. There's the lights coming on. And he just never seen it. Wow. So take a look here. And I'm actually going to defend him here a little bit. So I think what happened here, if I do say so myself, he came into the corner and he seen that car moving, and I think he panicked. And when he panicked, there was only really one lane open at the time, which was through the middle. And he just naturally went to the top, and there was a car sitting there. Unfortunate there. Big time damage to both him and the car he impacted. 14 complete. So 14 of 50 complete, or 120, 52 complete. And we've had 2 yellows early on, but right now Mike continuing to lead with Bryce there in second. So 15 on the board this time by. Let's do our new second segment here in a moment. Bring up the old NOSSCAR. And here we go. We're getting them stacked up here. I'm getting prepared for the segment here. They're going to get double file for a restart here once again. Mike out front leading. Bryce, Nathan Scott, Gabriel Wood, all ready for a restart. Here we go, coming to green this time by. Green in the air, 16 on the board, we're rolling. 16 on the board this time by. Mike out front right now. Bryce, Gabriel Wood, Nathan Scott. 137 laps to go here tonight. 3 wide, couple of cars here in the midst of the top 10 with Dylan Hufflins. There's Nathan Scott right there. We got trouble front straightaway once again. And that is going to not be so good. And I think we got a right front suspension damage on the 19 of David Cannon. The car leaning over quite a bit. And let's take a look. So, front straightaway. And it all goes awry. 73 involved in this thing. The 29 gets turned around, which triggers this mess front straightaway. 19 hard hit into that right front. which is what's going to break that right front suspension on David Cannon's car. He'll have to get that car attended to. Slow this down here. So the 73 of Patrick Rushton right there, the 29 of Jason there, the first car around. The 14 gets collected in it. You see the contact with the 19. The 61 sliding around back there. And Matthew Eads just does a good job just getting on the brakes to bring it to a stop as he sees everybody wrecking back here. There you go. Caution back out. Caution out once again. So yellow is out once again here. We'll get ready to go in just a moment. But as we're running this race right now over on NASCAR Heat 5, the big three over there running from the 2022 NOSSCAR Novice Cup Series Championship on NASCAR Heat 5. A big shout out to those guys over on the console. Best of luck. Alex there coming in with 5 wins. Alan Richardson right there coming in with 3. Bailey there with 3 wins. Best of luck to all the guys on the console side here tonight. And as soon as we have updates, I will give them to you most likely next week. We'll get ready to rock and roll once again here at Lucas Oil Raceway with 20 laps down of the 152 here tonight. So again, field gonna stack up. Coming to green, it'll be Mike out front in that AC Delco number 47 machine when we do go green in a moment. For the time being, though, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here from the Indianapolis Raceway Park. All right, here we go. Coming to green this time by 23 on the board. A 150 here tonight at IRP. Green flag in the air. Mike, Bruss, Gabriel, Joshua, Dakota, Nathan, Dylan, Huffner. There is Allen, all back up to speed. 130 laps to go here at IRP. 130 laps to go. Blair back here. Jacob E. Walker in a ton of traffic. 17 in that mess as well. Blair there, also the 10 right there, all over one another here. 129 laps to go at Lucas Oil. Cameron, Blair, Jacob, Johnny Rapp, Gary, Tuner there, Nathan, Scott in the mix also. .128 laps this time by. Mike out front leading. Bryce there in second. Here comes Nathan, Scott, Dylan there, Dakota in the mix also. Ew, this is going to be tight up top. Everybody looking for a lane. The 4 going to pull ahead. There comes the 52 of Dakota. The all-tail machine. That's that all-tail Dodge right there in your screen. But right now, Mike continuing to lead. It's going to be about 22/8 for the field right now. So everybody hanging on around that 22.8 area. Ooh, car in the wall there in 3 and 4. 3 wide, contact to 71. He's going to go around about. In more trouble, the 58 tries to check up. He'll go around. A big impact front straightaway for the 39. Both cars destroyed. Holy cow. Unfortunately, Adam Newton in the 58 got turned around. Field couldn't check up. And that's going to be calamity. The 39 destroyed. The 24 Extreme Sim TV, that beauty makes it through. Tyler, you better keep that car clean tonight, son. But right now, Adam Newton, big impact. God almighty, that was a hit on the front straightaway. Just wham. The 39. We have seen some suspensions getting torn up tonight, boys and girls. Caution out again. Let's take a good look here. Of course, Jacob Walker designing some of these beautiful paint schemes out here, including this one. For Tyler McMurder right there, the beautiful Extreme Sim TV Chevy Impala. That's a good looking car, if I do say so myself. Not that I would be biased towards that or anything, but you know, as far as how it looks. I mean, you know. So there we go. Running it here at IRP tonight. Not a scratch on that car just yet. Hopefully it'll stay that way. And we'll get ready to get right back racing in just a moment. So more contact throughout the field here in the first 30 laps. Kind of what I figured. You take 30 cars, you put them in a tight racing area like here at IRP, and you kind of get what you get as far as contact and damage and such. And we will get ready to go at green here in a moment. But think about it this way, though. 1 week from tonight, the field heads to West Virginia Summit Point Raceway for a road course race a week from tonight. That would be very interesting. That racetrack, more of a sports car, Mazda, MX-5 Mazdas and GT4s and things of that nature. We're going to take these big full-body stock cars out there for that one. That's next week. Summit Point coming your way. Summit Point 1 week from tonight. 31 on the board. Man, if I could get this lighter a lot, it would be amazing. But it's saying nope. There we go. We got it. See, that's the advantage of this sim racing thing, is I can smoke and broadcast at the same time. Don't think Fox Sports will let me smoke in the booth, though. If I was doing this in real life, we'd have a problem. Me and DW's not working there anymore. But me and Boyer would have a problem over me trying to smoke in the booth. And Mike Joy and those guys. Great group of guys, by the way. Love their stuff, for the most part. Not so much Fox's production of the thing. So we'll get ready to go green once again. Dylan, Dakota, Joshua, Lucas, ready to go. 33 on the board. Let's go racing. Green flag at IRP. Right now, Mike back out front. Bryce will get back in line. The 04 there as well. Dakota. Bunch of race cars going to stack up down the back straightaway. Man, it's like Noah's Ark. You lining them up 2 by 2 here and trying to put them in a very small spot. Right now, they're making it work. 120 to go here tonight in Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Dakota, Cameron, Dylan, all right there. Blair, Russell. There's Gary. There is Bryce. There's Jason. So a bunch of cars deep in the pack. Brian Talley, Wilson right there holding tight right now. David and Patrick right there with Jason. There's Tyler McMurder right there, an Extreme Sim TV car rolling through. Matt Medler back here as well. William R. Moore, and it's going to be Jordan back there. We got a problem. And it's not Cameron. Who is it? Is it good old Johnny Rapp? Nope. See if we can find what brought the yellow back out here. Lap 36. Had a car in a wall. 52. Oh, and another car going to slap it. Pretty hard getting in the outside wall. Coda involved in this one. 40. That was Jacob Walker getting sideways. So the first incident was here in turn 3. And then Walker going to nearly lose it out of turn 4. Brings that car back into it. And Jacob, man, that was one heck of a save. That was impressive. Take a look at Jacob's save here off of turn 4. They hit the wall. Jacob gets slowed up, and then too low on exit. Car steps out, and look at that 90-degree angle. Gets the right rear in the fence just a little bit and straightens that car right on out. Masterful bit of driving. And there we go. So 38 complete, going to 39 this time by Blair, and then it's going to be Mike out front. 38 on the board. This time by. We'll get ready to go, and right now, 39. Complete of 40 at 152. Bryce, Joshua, Dylan, Anthony, Jacob E. Walker, Blair, Gary, and then Bryce Thomas back here. Throw in there in the mix. Eric Wright, all right there. I'm back under yellow, so this is kind of the way I had foreseen this race planning out. Oh, you know, it's just so hard. Car gets in trouble for everybody else to get woed up in time here at IRP, as small as the racetrack is. William R. Moore, Jordan, and Thomas Guy are going to be your cars officially retired at this point of the race. So Mike will bring them back down, ready to go racing once again. So Mike, Bryce, Joshua, Gabriel, Dylan, Anthony, Jacob E. Walker, right now coming to green. Green flag in the air, 40 on the board at 152. And they run right now side by side. 112 complete this time by. Looking right there, Dylan in the mix. Moore going to follow through as they work their way 2 by 2. Oh, Walker again, Moore around. Oh boy, it's not good, Captain. One car around, and I think that was not Medler, but there was another one right there. There he is. old Cameron around there, but gets it straightened up and going. We stay green. Everybody desperately trying to fall in line. Walker working the bottom. Car loose off of turn 4 once again. You get down there in that second to the bottom lane, and the car's just really loose on exit. And the back of the car wants to be really wishy-washy and snappy. I think that's the proper language to use with that. With 110 to go here tonight at IRP. Now everybody hanging on. Joshua, Lucas, Anthony, Johnny, Jacob, Moore right there, Tally. Right in the mix, 2 by 2. Pittman Jr. back here mid-pack. You got a long way to go here tonight, and that's the thing, and I think you got to pay attention to here this evening. These cars have got a while before you really get down to it. And right now we're 108 on the board this time by. And right now, that's the way they fight through. So right now, 107 complete this time by. As you see it, everybody hanging on. There's Pittman Jr. hanging on right there as well. Pittman Jr. fighting through. The 106 complete. Mike out front leading. Bryce, Gabriel, Dylan. There's Brian right there hanging tight as well. So that's the way they all said here as we continue to work our way through the Elite National Series here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. Mike coming into this one with the points lead out front. 233 points, 4 wins on the year. Looking at another 5. Again, 104 complete. Mike, Jason, Tyler, McMurder. Right there, your top 3 in points. So, with Mike out front leading, Bryce right there in second. Great run for him. Currently inside that top 10 in points. Ain't got to win all season, but right now putting the pressure on that 4-time winner of Mike just in front of it. And look at him drop to the middle lane. He's going to try to get alongside and get it done. Again, Mike going to victory lane in the Jacob Walker Designs 150 at Daytona. Then went back-to-back at Lanier. Wasn't until Mike at Charlotte again. And finally, last week at our Elite Performance Industries 150 at Bristol, Gabe Wood went to victory lane, broke the streak. And then Gabe went back-to-back at Montreal. And it was right back to Mike at Pocono. So again, survey says, you know, you start looking at this, he could go on another run. Right now, the most wins on the season. $100 to go, and caution on the racetrack. We got a mess. Holy cow. Well, this is a mess and a half. The 19 and bomb. David right there, caution out, 53 on the board. I'm a betting man. Let's take a look. 53 on the board. Ooh, one car to 22, it appears, it went around to 29, lost it. Trying to get that car under control. McMurder made it through. There's the 29 getting it straightened out. David as well. Mike there in the 61 getting his car straightened. See that Team Canada car right now? Keep in mind, Summit Point road course. True Legacy 125 at Summit Point, one week away. That'll be fun. True Legacy Premium Vodka. And then we've got Four Wheels Media, 150 in Nashville. The 213 Simware 150 at USA. And we got laps for MD 150 at Dover on October the 18th. EMRD Racing Designs 150 coming up at South Boston, 12th race in October. And November the 1st, the Rev 2 Motorsports 150 at Five Flags. Then Four Wheels Media at 125 at Sonoma. And then we get to make them set up shop at Phoenix Raceway on November the 15th. And then we go to Homestead November the 22nd for the Dusty Peters 150. Round out the season. So right now, 56 complete here. We'll continue to work our way through. We'll continue to work our way through right now. Mike out front leading the way. Right now, Mike's tied for the most all-time wins in the Elite National Series at 4. Chris Pintail tied there at 4. Ryan Boone, Nathan Eastep 3. And then it's Chase Barrier with 2. And then we got the one with in the ones. That's kind of cool to see how that's working out. We got 57 complete here tonight at Lucas Oil. And we will go back racing once again here to get this one back underway with Mike out front. Johnny Rapp right there in second. Eric Wright. And then it's going to be David, Mike, and Moore right there in the mix, ready to go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling once again. So back underway here. 57 on the board. Mike out front. Johnny Rapp. Right. David. Jason out there as well. 3 wide behind them. Jacob E. Walker and Moore right here in a cluster with Bryce, Blair, and Moore. 3 wide. Everybody be careful. Everybody scrambling for position here as they come back down the front straightaway. 95 laps to go here tonight. One car in the wall. We got a trouble. The 99, 98, the 09. They're all going to spin around, get up against the outside wall, and we'll put the yellow back out. Well, more cars are going to be involved, including that 98 machine. Take a look at it. Car gets on the wall in front of them. Everybody starts the checkup parade. The 17 there as well. That black rifle machine going to go around. And there we go. So yellow back out here in NOSSCAR action here tonight at IRP. Now, here's the interesting part. Now, with the field where it's at, right? So you start thinking about this. We're about 30 minutes into this race, 30 and some change. They did have an hour and a 30-minute time limit, but I don't think that's going to be in danger of having an issue. I really don't. I think we'll have plenty of time to get this thing in. 61 complete already of the 152 lap affair here tonight. With Mike continuing to lead, looking at win number 5 on the season. But a little bit of rash of cautions here at IRP. Gabriel Wood, Joshua on pit road. And we will get ready to go back under yellow, or back to green here as soon as we wrap this yellow flag period up again. 62 laps complete here at Indianapolis. All right, back here as we are back green here tonight at IRP. Johnny Rapp up there alongside Mike. We got more problems. That's Walker headed for the inside wall. Oh boy. And carnage. Carnage in turn one. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 cars. And Jacob Walker involved. Oh. Well, it went from being a one-car incident until not. And there you go, Walker back up the racetrack. Everybody else comes along and plows in. And caution back out. Jacob E. Walker involved in this one. Left side down on that car. That left side's, or is it that's the left? Yeah, no, that's the right side suspension. Broke down on that race car. Right front, to be exact. So, pace car will pick up the field. Walker will be on pit road. 4 mandatory repairs. And his night may, for the lack of every better words, be over here tonight in IRP. We did go back green, but the yellow flag did wave pretty quickly here just as we went back green flag racing. So that is quite unfortunate, but again, I'm not shocked per se. It is IRP. Carnage, carnage, carnage. Carnage all the way around. And we will see how it goes. And we'll get ready to go racing once again. So are you guys ready to get this thing back underway? 69 laps complete. Because I know I am. Get ready to go back at it in just a moment. Want to say thank you to everybody as we get ready to go back green. Here's 70 laps on the board of 152 here in Indianapolis Raceway Park, Summit Point. 1 week away next Friday. It'll be interesting. Looking forward to that. These big heavy duty race cars on that racetrack. Thing to work our way through. But as we get ready, fire this bad boy back up. Lights off on the pace car this time by. And we'll see how this restart goes. $71 of 152 in the books here tonight. Lights off, 71 complete, coming to green this time by. All right, now 71 complete, ready to go back green flag racing. Here we go, green flag in the air. Michael lead them down. Johnny Cameron right there as well. Everybody back in to turn 1 and 2. They'll hit the inside line here. A couple of them will. Most of them goes to the wall. Dylan, Jason, Bryce, Gabriel Wood. Right there, Dylan. Hufflin's there in the mix. Gabriel Wood, Eric Wright, Patrick right there. Great racing Blair. One car around. Front straightaway, we should stay green. One car only. That was Pittman Jr. going around. He'll get it refired and go once again. 80 on the board to go. 73 complete. Mike pulling back away. Dylan trying to hang in there. What about Johnny Rapp? Right there in second. Turner back here. That's David J. Putting up a good fight here mid-pack as well. $78 this time by. Car sideways. Jason, Patrick, Jason, Anthony right there. Great racing, 78 to go. 78 to go at Lucas Oil. Now as we all ride, 78 laps to go here. Now, the hardest part here is just keeping that car under control. Nice job, 77 this time by. Now with 76 laps to go, out front, Mike continuing to lead. Johnny back there. You see Jason back here in the midst of the battle. Keffler, Calf there, Anthony, and then Nathan Scott, Joshua there in the mix as well. And what a battle. 75 on the board this time by. Man, oh man, everybody trying to hang tight. Eric, Anthony right there as guys start to wash up the racetrack. Little bit by little bit, tires wearing out more and more now. About half a second drop off on laps lap speeds, which is actually really low from what I was expecting. There's Johnny Rapp, Cameron right there as well. 73 laps to go. Everybody getting it figured out. $72 to go this time by. So again, 71 at the stripe as they run single file right now. Now a little bit of double file racing as Cameron and Bryce go at it. Gabriel Woods, 71 laps to go. Jason and Joshua in the mix, 70 laps to go. 2 by 2, Eric Wright right there on the top. Wright gonna wash up the racetrack. We continue with 70 to go. We need to go here tonight. And these guys are really getting into a rhythm now. 3 wide. Here we go. In the middle, car in the wall. That didn't work out for Jason. Ended up making contact with the outside wall here in the 33 camp. Battling for 13th. Dakota right there as well. Everybody keeping it at least pointed in the right direction. He did, however, get in the wall quite a bit. Some heavy right side damage. He'll keep rolling. There's Wilson, Blair, Matthew back here as well. Meanwhile, Mike leading by 2 seconds over the field right now. So Mike continuing to lead the way in this thing for the moment. And doing a very good job of it. Very interesting with 67 laps to go as the field continue to rock and roll right now. Right now, Mike up front, leading the way in the 47 AC Delco machine. Cameron there in second right now. Everybody taking their time and doing a very good at the moment. Very good job of keeping it clean, keeping the car straight. Mike looking to go back to victory lane after a streak. And again, would be insane the amount of wins he would have early in this season, coming for his 5th win. $65 on the board. Before this time by. And yellow is out on the racetrack. You got yet another yellow. Take a look. Trying to figure out where the yellow was at here. 100% sure. We got a couple of cars blinking here. But that's going to bring the yellow back out here. 90 laps complete of this one. So you start to worry here. 90 laps on the board here tonight. What has been a very smooth night. But 90 of 152 complete. All right, sorry about that. As we're back here, folks. Sorry about that. I didn't step away real fast. But back under yellow once again as guys getting checked up and around they go. So it's going to be Mike there going to line back up in the 47 machine. After problems here, going to put him deep in the pack. One more look here. Racing up front after leading laps today. He's going to get pinched right here. Went for a spot that really wasn't there. And just ended wrong. One more look at it. And just almost had him clear. Came up, got clipped in the right rear, lost the car. Car came around. So yet again, caution back out. And Jacob, buddy, how many times are you going to be watching these streams out of the race, man? Horrible luck for you yet again. Or Jacob, yet again, here tonight, man. Murder. Brought there in Extreme 7 TV24. He's done a decent job of keeping that beautiful car clean all night. What I'd call a decent job anyway. 99 on the board of 152. So now Dylan Huff up front. Bryce Bendy right there, Tally, Gabriel, Nathan Scott. This is really going to open up the door for somebody to go to victory lane. Nathan's car was so good early on, but now with that incident and lack of track position that he is going to Mike's car was so good and lack of track position he's going to have here tonight. It's going to be very hard to overcome. Restarting back here in 22nd with about, what's this going to be? Under 50 to go by the time we go green here tonight. Dylan going to bring them down. And we will go back green flag racing at IRP. Here we go. 101 on the board. Field going to stack up. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Let's go racing. 101 of 152 complete here tonight at Lucas Oil. Back to green. 52 to go. Bryce going to be back there to second. Everybody else going to fall in line here. There's the 71 of Nathan Scott. Still having that blinking issue out of Scott. Johnny Rapp, Patrick right here going to be battling for position. Rapp going to try to make the bottom lane work, and we've seen Rapp really try to make that work all night long. And right now doing a good job of it. Johnny Rapp in that Missouri barbecue, number 5050. That's going to be the 50 machine, and Rapp working the middle lane right now underneath. Patrick rushed in, Cameron, and Rapp going to lose some ground there. Again, just lost it off of turn 4. We've seen, matter of fact, that was the spot where Walker had so much problems earlier. Blair, Pittman Jr., there's Fredrickson. Now let's keep a check on that 47 AC Delco machine. Up to 17th with 50 to go. He's got a long way to go yet, but continuing to try to move forward. Again, fast race car. He's just going to have to pick his way through traffic. There goes the 61 of Fredrickson. Going to let him go. The 22 going to get a run on Fredrickson as well. The 12 of Lucas. Nearly contact. They stay off one another. Yeah, everybody's just scrambling back here. Meanwhile, Dylan out front, continuing to lead the charge in the 4. Good run for Dylan right now. As you see, the cars working their way around here. There is Owen back there to P3 as well. Great job, Owen, Wood, Scott in the top 5. Even with the blinking issues that number 71 has had. Cameron, Dakota. Great run. Johnny Rapp there as well. 47 laps on the board. We continue. 46 this time by Cannon right there. Trying to look for running room right now. David J. Cannon, Dakota, Johnny Rapp. There's Patrick. Patrick up to the main outside line at the moment. Blair, Eric Wright, Pittman Jr., Jason right there as well. Oh, that's going to get tight off the corner. 45 complete. David J. Cannon. There's Patrick Roswell there as well in the mix. Eric Wright. Mike continuing to move his way forward in that number 47 AC Delco machine. Now up to 13th, making quick work back in the top 13. Still with plenty of time left here with 44 to go to pick his way through. I feel like clearly one of the better cars on the racetrack tonight is going to be that AC Delco machine. Blair, Johnny Rapp, all right there, 44, 43 to go. Gabriel Wood still in fourth. Bryce out now getting the lead away from Dylan. Dylan and Bryce right there, nose to tail. So Bryce going to take over the race lead here in that number 7 machine. Last time by 23 flats for him. Now keep in mind, Mike's running the exact same lap times here back in traffic. 22.78. It's going to be very difficult. Man, that's going to be hard. 41 to go. Nathan Scott, Gabriel Wood, 42 laps to go here, 41 this time by. Again, 41 laps to go. There's Gabriel Wood up to 4th. Owen, Dakota, Johnny Rapp, David J. Cannon. Right there, Blair. Mike in the mix. Great run for Mike here. Pittman Jr. up against the outside wall right now. So Pittman Jr. getting a little high, getting in the outside wall. There comes the 98 machine of Anthony up to the top 14. Great run for him. Thank you, man. David J. Hanging tight. Great run for him. There's the 17 gap. Doing a wonderful job as well as they work their way down the back straightaway. 38 laps to go here tonight. Field working its way through. King went to count down the laps here at IRP. 38 to go. And Bryce continuing to lead. Bryce out front, Nathan Scott, Gabriel Wood. Continuing, and I'll tell you what, Bryce with a pretty good lead over Dylan and Nathan Scott right now. Johnny Rapp right there. And everything's starting to even out a little bit throughout the field. This 152 lap affair here tonight. 36 laps to go at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Great racing so far. And oh man, this has been interesting. 36 laps to go. Field still staying right with one another. Dylan up to P3 here. I'll tell you what, severe blinking issues for Nathan Scott at this point. Wondering if there'll be a black flag at some point coming for him with that blinking issue going on. 34 laps to go. A little bit of contact there with the Ford. Dylan, Gabriel Wood, Cameron right there, Dakota in the top 6. Excuse me, folks. Everybody single file. We got a car around middle of the racetrack. I think it's a wrap. and everybody make it by him. They do right now. We stay green. Johnny Rapp comes around. Nobody going to hit him. Let's see if he can get backed up out of the way. Leaders will be coming pretty soon. He'll get it straightened out. And does a great job. He'll go to the top. There goes Bryce right around. Scott still having trouble. 33 laps to go. Dylan, Dakota. Mike back to the top 8 right here. Take a look. There's the AC Delco machine back inside that top 8 now. Looking for 7th as he runs down Owen. It's going to be a big run if he can get back into the top 5 at least. After losing all that track position and that incident he was involved in. He'll track back down Owen. This would be for 7th on the racetrack. 31:30 to go this time by. He'll get the outside lane. Owen will give it to him. Up to 7th now. Oh, we got a car around on the apron. Everybody clear. We stay green. So again, it takes 3 caution for three cars involved to display a yellow. And I think we're far enough spread apart now. I think we're okay as far as yellows go. Mike continuing the charge now to Dylan's back bumper. Here, that would be for 6. Trying to make quick work. He's got to make it work. He's got to get by in a hurry. He can't wait. Every lap he gets held up, that's more he's got to regain. He's 3.5 seconds off your race leader. Quicker, just nowhere to go right now. The charge through the pack. He'll go to the wall. That will be 6 for him now. He'll come off of turn 4. Laps dwindling away for Mike right now. It's so frustrating when you have a car that good, but you're running out of time. 3.4 is the gap. He is matching just about leader's pace in traffic. So that is a positive at the moment. 81 right to 19. There's Gary with the 1 machine working underneath here down the front straightaway with 26 laps to go. Pittman and Junior Tyler McMurder right there. Battle for 14. Again, that is battle for 14th position on the racetrack. Tyler was able to pick it up. So Tyler moving a bit forward here tonight in Indianapolis Raceway Park. Gabriel Wood right there as well. Great run for him. See everybody to the top side. So now 3.0. Mike moving in on 5th. That'd be Dakota just in front of him. 24 to go. Dakota right there in front of him. Can he find a quick way around? He'll go to the bottom of him. Dakota makes a mistake. He should be able to clear it. Oh, just about didn't. He just about got right hooked again. But he'll get clear now, off into 1 and 2. And that car continuing to move forward right now, 3.11. There's Gabriel Wood running second. Great job for him. Wood running down Bryce right now. That could be a battle for the race lead here very soon. So Gabriel Wood closing in on your race leader. We could have ourselves a battle at the front of the pack folks here. In the Brough Motorsports 152 here tonight for the NOSSCAR Elite National Series. The ENS Series right now closing in on this end of this round at Indianapolis Raceway Park. Summit Point looms large 1 week away for these drivers. Gabriel Wood, Bryce, Nathan, Cameron all in the top 4. Mike back to 5th now. I think we're at the point of the race with coming to 20 to go. I think Mike would need a yellow to really bunch them back up, giving them an opportunity at these leaders. Owen back there behind Anthony. Great little battle for position between those two. Owen slides to 8. Jason to 9. Dylan to 10. 19 to go. Starting the countdown is what I like to call it when we get these portions of these races. The intensity level as a driver goes through the roof, I'm telling you. As you start to wonder what you're going to need to do. 18 to go this time by. Really 18 to go this time by as they continue to rock and roll. Bryce out front leading. Gabriel Wood there in second. Wood 0.2 of a second back. Gabriel Wood trying everything he can do to get there. Bryce trying to keep him at bay. The gap behind them pretty even. This could be the race for the race lead for the win here tonight between these two. It's going to be Bryce and Gabriel Wood. They'll go to the top. 6 to go. Or 16 to go, rather. Man, oh man, oh man. Bryce trying to hold him at bay. Wood putting pressure now. Lap traffic just up ahead. Down the back straight at front straight away they go. 15 laps to go. Bryce and Wood duking it out here. Man, who's going to make the move first? Gabriel Wood pressuring right now. He'll go to the top side. Lap traffic right there in front. A little bit out of shape for Wood that time. Wood tried to come off of turn 3 a bit lower. Car in the wall with your leader. Bryce made a mistake. Opens the door. Oh boy, this is going to get crazy. Into turn 3. There's not a lot of room here to maneuver. Wood has to think, what can I do? On board with Wood. Wood with pressure here. Oh, checked up. Nice move. Lap traffic right there. Now that's going to hinder you. You've only got a couple of lanes here. Now they're side by side in front of the leaders. Checks them up. You see on just how hard you got to brake to keep this up. You're right behind one another. You can't move. 12 to go. Look for the top. Wood starts to peek the nose out now. Wood, peek, peek, peek. That's all you can do. 11 to go. Bryce trying to hang on. Crossover coming. Here comes Wood. Trying to trap Bryce on the top behind the lap traffic. Oh boy. Wood trying to trap him up there. He's going to have to draw even, trying to finagle himself in a really good position. Here comes Nathan Scott with them battling in front of him. So this is really slowing these leaders up side by side like this. Here comes Scott. Man, Wood's got to get clear of Bryce if he wants to get back away from everybody. This is giving everybody behind him an opportunity to run down these race leaders. Heavy traffic in front of them. 9 to go. Man, Gabriel Wood trying to get clear. Can't do it right now. Mike up to 4th. Lap traffic in front of your leader. Caution on the racetrack. And there we go. Caution is out. Oh boy. Oh, the 10 and Mike gets involved. That collects the 98, which brings the yellow out. And that might be major damage on this 47. His night of a possible win is going to go out the window. Now, here we go. It's going to be a late race restart here at Lucas Oil. Bryce and Gabriel have been battling lap after lap here this evening for about the last 20 laps for that race lead. We had lap traffic right in front of them. This is going to move that lap traffic out of the way. This is going to be very, very interesting. 6 laps to go this time by. So it will be 6 to go here at IRP. Man, oh man, this is going to be a doozy. It's going to be Bryce, Gabriel Wood, Nathan Scott, Anthony, Cameron, Dakota, Mike, Joshua right there as well. Coming to 5 laps to go. Again, coming down to 5 to go. Here in on. 5 laps to go. Lights on the pace car right now, not extinguished. It is going to be a dash for the finish here this evening. As we close. Four laps to go. Four to go this time by. Lights will go off. So it'll be a 3-lap dash here tonight at Lucas Oil Raceway Park for the Elite National Series here on Extreme Sim TV. They will get single filed up. It's going to be Bryce, Gabriel, Nathan Scott, Anthony, Cameron right there as well. Coming to green this time. Three to go. Green in the air, we're rolling. 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 this time by. Bryce out front. Gabriel second. Nathan Scott right there as well. Coming to 2 laps to go. Gabriel going to try to close in. Bryce will try to hold him at bay. 2 to go here tonight. Gabriel Wood right there just off the back bumper. 2 to go. Both cars about getting into the wall. Scott trying to stay with them. Turn 4 this time. Coming to the white flag. Maybe a little contact between the two. Gabriel Wood will get alongside. Wood will get alongside. He'll slide back in the line. 1 lap to go. He's got 2 sets of corners to get by Bryce. Down the back straightaway here. Last lap of the race. Bryce right there out front. He's got a little bit of a gap. Wood sends it to the bottom. It's not going to work. You can't get the run off the corner. You can't do it. Bryce going to come out of turn number 4. Checkered flag. Bryce takes it. Wood second. Scott to third. And that is the way they'll end this one tonight at IRP. Wow. Bryce making it happen here tonight. And what was a crazy run to the checkered. Great job, everybody. Good race. Bryce gonna hang on for the checkered flag here tonight. So there we go. Man, what a battle. What a race, everyone. Congratulations to your winner as they wrap this one up. Lap traffic could have changed the outcome of that one. What a battle. You see the finishing results scroll through top of your leaderboard here tonight. Wonderful race. Here tonight at Gateway. Checkered flag flies. Let's talk to Bryce here. Hey, Bryce, buddy, Matt. Oh, boy. What's going on with Discord? Something weird's happening. Hear what's going on with the Discord here. Huh. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the interviews for the top 3 next week. I'm having some Discord issues. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but congratulations to everybody involved here tonight. What a race it was. Thank you guys for coming out. We'll do the interviews with the top 3 before we go racing at Summit Point here in 1 week. What a night here at Lucas Oil Raceway. Thank you guys for coming out, and we will see you next time here at Summit Point.